I got news.
Hello all my wonderful people, and welcome back to the Podunk Weekly Chronicle, the weekly update where I bring you into my wild world of weird. And to start things off, let's just jump right into it. Update on the progress of the current slot of games. Really good progress has been made on Black Screen Simulator, oddly enough, and I can proudly say that game is now fully in production, the design is done, and you might be wondering, why is something that seems like such a meme game like Black Screen Simulator getting full production? Well, to put it bluntly, I am going to mind fuck you so hard, your brain will be smoking. Okay, that got dark, sorry for that. But I'm really excited for how Black Screen Simulator is shaping up, and I hope it comes out the way I planned. Moving right along, we have an update coming the day after this video is posted to Fables of Argondale. Thanks to everyone who has read that on Wattpad, and for the people who have actually paid for it and bought it on Amazon. Oh, bless you. We have a new story coming to that. It's called A Dark Forest Hounding. It's got a princess, it's got a hunter, it's got a big wolf. It's kind of like Little Red Riding Hood if Tim Burton directed it. Now, as we move on to new videos, as you can tell by kind of the lateness in the week that the Chronicle is coming out, I wanted to do 2 other videos this week, but medical reality caught up to me, so I still want to try and do 2 more videos this week. I make no promises, but stay glued to this channel, make sure you subscribe, and hit that little bell thing. Wow, I sound like just a token normie YouTuber. And now, for a new segment to the Chronicle, basically for when I don't have enough to fill up a full episode, we're going to do a little bit of Dear Dusty. What is Dear Dusty, you ask? Dear Dusty is a Q&A section, where basically the rules are, any question, any topic, just I ask you keep it safe for work. I do want to try and keep kind of a max of a PG, maybe a PG-13 vibe to this channel, and as to my works in a whole. So, let's just jump right into them. I eventually will be getting these to where I have a prize for like the question of the week. These first questions were generously donated by some of my favorite wonderful people on Twitter. So yeah, let's just, these are gonna be weird. I love my wonderful people, but yeah, some weird stuff. So first up we have from the Daniconshow, a wonderful YouTuber and fellow game dev. All of these people's contact information will be found in the description down below. What do moths taste like? Well, Danicon, I'm glad you asked. They taste like sadness, regret, and mostly delicious buttered chicken. So kids, go make sure you eat moths. Eat tons of moths. Eat all of the moths. I just saved everyone's sweaters. The wonderful Samphorea asks, how long have you been making games? I have been making games, it will be 8 years come this January. January 4th will be my 8 years of making games. How did I get started? I kind of always knew I wanted to make games, and I was lucky enough to take an online course in high school, which was in games, which really got me started, and got me the tools. The ever-interesting Mr. Craiggy asks, just how much wood would a woodchuck chuck? Well, Craiggy, simple answer to that. 42. The answer is always 42. Next question. Desktopsimmer asks, turn a game into a film, which one, and vice versa? If I were to turn a game into a film, after thinking about this, because I kind of do, the trick of doing a game into a film is you don't really want to do like a story-heavy game, because immediate thoughts are things like, I thought like Assassin's Creed or Red Dead. I'm just realizing now Assassin's Creed did get made into a movie. I haven't seen it, but like Red Dead. But that already is a movie in and of itself. So weirdly enough, I thought Metroid. I thought that would make a fascinating movie. This lone bounty hunter, it might be limited on dialogue, or she's gonna have a lot of conversations in her head. I don't know how you do that, but I am a game maker, I am not a film director. And as for a film into a game, for thinking on this, and for the longest time as I was thinking on this before I recorded, it's like I don't want to pick anything that already comes from another source material, but after realizing the current state of movies, good God, that's impossible. So I thought of what is something I would personally want to turn into a game if I were to do it, and weirdly enough, it's this film called The Musketeer. It's based on the Three Musketeers, but rather than D'Artagnan, not Dante's, wrong Alexander Dumas book, D'Artagnan, being this kind of starry-eyed ingenue in The Musketeer, he's already been this highly trained badass, so I think making like an Assassin's Creed kind of game, or on a much smaller scale for me. Also, I hold out hope that eventually Pirates of the Caribbean Armada of the Dam will one day get resurrected. Disney, why did you kill that? You make me sad! And finally, JD, Hybrid JD Mulletman, I don't know what you're going on. Ask, choked by a monkey or mauled by a bear? Well, joke's on you, Mr. JD. I am absolutely terrified of bears. But that being said, and because they're prevalent in the Northwoods, yeah, I'm highly more likely to get mauled by a bear, and I don't want to completely damage my opinion of monkeys. I already see all the stuff where they're stealing stuff and all the bad... Nope, mauled by a bear. Keep bears evil. And that is going to wrap it up for this week. If you want to be on a future Dear Dusty, please hit me up on the Twitter or down in the comments below. I will eventually be giving a prize for a question of the week. When I get that sorted out, you will know. Until then, I hope you all stay wonderful, and thanks for stopping by in Podunk.